What are the challenges that come with research? Hi, I'm Shivani Mehta, your resident research expert at MedSchoolCoach and author of the book Demystifying Research for Pre-Medical Students. As with any volunteer position, internship, or job, working as part of a research team can come with some frustrations. There may be points in your lab experience that may not be as fulfilling as you want them to be. The key is to be able to distinguish if what you are experiencing will get better with time, or if it's time to find a new opportunity to further your goals. The video will be a little informal in that we're just going to acknowledge some common feelings that students feel. The main takeaway is to know that you're not alone in this, and I want to help you be able to resolve some of these feelings. I feel like all the work I'm doing is really mundane. Whether you are genotyping hundreds of samples or cleaning through a huge dataset, there are aspects of research that can feel tedious and sometimes even boring. You're not alone in thinking this. Remember that even the small steps of research projects are hugely impactful to the overall goal. Every part of a project, no matter how mundane, is vital to the success of it. However, if you feel like you are always doing mundane work and rarely get a chance to engage in work that interests you, try having a conversation with your PI about it. Sometimes giving your PI a clear picture of what you want to accomplish can help them decide what projects to put you on and what to assign you to. Whenever I email my PI, he just replies in short messages or sometimes doesn't even reply to me at all. Remember that PIs are humans too. They get overwhelmed, they get stressed, and they have competing priorities that sometimes prevent them from being available to you when you need them. The most important thing to do is to not take any lack of response or curt communication personally. It is not a reflection of what they think of you or the quality of your work. More often than not, they were simply too busy to respond to your email and might just need a gentle reminder. So if you do not get a response from your PI for the first few days, try sending another email gently reminding them of your previous email. If this still doesn't work, try asking another member of your lab for some help. Perhaps they have more insight on how to get in touch with your PI. If they sent you a short email with one word, take it at face value and don't read into the tone. I feel like I don't belong in the lab. It is normal to feel a certain amount of imposter syndrome when you first join a lab. As an undergrad, working in a lab might be your first time working in a professional setting. Remember to take a step back and rely on the fact that your PI saw some potential in you and you got the position for a reason. You are also not expected to know everything when you first start. In fact, you are just being judged for how much you can grow over time rather than who you were when you started off. So don't be afraid to ask questions when it comes to orienting yourself on how things work around you. You are your biggest advocate. I made a huge mistake doing my lab work. What should I do now? Sometimes we try our best but miss a step. Maybe we accidentally throw something away that we shouldn't have, or we make a miscalculation. Even in instances where there is a consequence for your actions, unless you're a nuclear physicist, it's probably not the end of the world. As a student in a lab, you are given responsibilities with the understanding that you may not do it perfectly. If a mistake happens, the best thing you can do is let your supervisor know right away, learn from what happened, and don't make the same mistakes again. More likely than not, they will be receptive to your ability to learn. So in this video, our key takeaways were: understand the importance of your project, know that you belong in your lab, learn from your mistakes, and ultimately, remember that you were chosen to be here for a reason. Thank you for watching the Research Roadmap video series. We hope you take away at least one tip that impacts your research experience and future career. While you are just one data point, I'm confident that your performance is projecting in the right direction. I look forward to seeing you in the lab, at a conference, or your name in the medical journals. I'm Shivani Mehta, and thanks for watching.